Right fielder, Michael Brantley.
First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Brantley will take the turn and head for second now. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Brantley leads off second with nobody out. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Line drive snagged on a short hop, and Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Here's Matt Adams now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 5th so far in this series. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Popped him up. Castellanos has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Here comes the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out with a man at first. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Home half of the 1st coming up at Comerica Park. It's now. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. The 0-2 once more. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready with the 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second, left fielder, Jason Jeffrey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Zimmerman, originally from the Badger State of Wisconsin. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
1-2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side. Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Now a long throw to 3rd. Throw won't get him.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Runners are at 1st and 3rd, 1 away. Ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The next 1-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for Boston, catcher, Jason Castro.
First offering on its way. swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Kinsler is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Napoleon Machado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ellsbury going back, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And they're to bring it in as Cabrera for route number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox, but they're on top 2-0. So striding in, J.D. Martinez, set to lead off the home half of the second. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Changeup in for a strike. Outside, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. And there's a base hit on the line. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Striding into the box, Alex Avila. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Brenton will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for route number 1.
Batting seventh, third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. The 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Castellanos, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. It was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Martinez is off at first with 2 away. Right side, hit hard. And that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Into the box, Steven Zeminski, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Ready to take his hacks again, Matt Adams, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Hit out towards second. Kinsler's got it. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Ready now, Chris Davis. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he chased it in the dirt. Avila recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 33.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Jeffries. He reached on a single in his first try. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. Stepping up now, Miguel Cabrera, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he showed great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a two-bagger.
Jacoby Ellsbury will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Leading off for the Red Sox, center fielder number 13, Marcell Ozuna.
First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. One and two now.
The count is 1-2.
Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Now it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Red Sox have elected to challenge the...
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the matter ruled safe.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Now batting, catcher, Jason Castro.
Now at the plate, Jason Castro. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Zeminski facing back, and it's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Standing in now, Napoleon Machado. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The shortstop, number 2,
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Popped him up. Kinsler over to his right, and that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 Boston. Here's J.D. Martinez. A base hit in his first trip.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the